mean, it is something very, very different. You've got collars for dogs and cats.
That's right.
So tell me a bit about it, because what does it do for the pet?
For the pet, it has a little frequency in there, and it seems to reduce a little bit of inflammation in the body of the animal. So therefore, if they've got anxiety or aches and pains, it helps them, especially dogs with the hind legs. It's just very good for that.
A lot of dogs get arthritis, don't they? And you can see them sort of, they're limping and they're quite tight in the back.
Yeah, and this just helps them ease the pain just a little bit, and gives them a better quality of life.
So, different range of colours,
yes,
and different sizes
for
different sized animals.
That's right. So you've got, for the large dogs, they're black or purple, and then there's tags to go on the cats and the dogs, and then also there's a dedicated cat collar as well.
So there's a little wee chip in there somewhere.
Yes, there is. There's a chip in the jewellery as well, but there is a little tiny chip, and that chip's been programmed in such a way that it helps the body communicate a little bit more efficiently.
What's the sort of the price range if somebody's got a dog that's arthritic?
It's $100 for the cats and the dogs, and for the equine, for the horses, that's $180.
That's one trip to the vet.
That's correct. That's correct. It's well worth consideration.
So you're talking horses?
Yes. Yes.
Because once again, horses, back problems and all sorts of feet problems. And
anxiety.
Anxiety.
Yeah. There's a lot of the horses have a lot of anxiety, and it seems to help with calming them down.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, because I don't get on with horses, believe me. I do not get on with horses. It's me that needs the collar when I'm around a horse.
Yeah.
But they get quite tense, don't they?
Well,
they
do.
Flighty.
They do, and it just seems to calm them down. Yeah.
Cows.
Yes.
You've been doing some work with cattle.
We have been. We've been putting tags on the cows' ears, and we have to have 2 chips in the cows because they're so big.
Yep.
And it seems to be working really well with good milk production, and also their pregnancy rate. They're getting pregnant a lot in the first cycle.
Yep. So I guess it's because you're relaxing them.
Relaxed, yeah. They're better health. There's a little bit more weight on them, and so I understand this is the reason why it seems to be working for that. We're definitely in the research and development stage of that. However, it's progressing really, really well. Quite exciting.
Yeah, I mean, and the neat thing is that once it is established as such, I mean, everyone is going to. There's thousands of cows.
Yes, I know. Yeah, and as I say, if they can produce more milk as well as get pregnant a lot easier, it's pretty good for the farmer.
Brilliant. Let's roll into the jewellery for anybody really, but for farmers in particular, I guess. Bracelets.
Yeah. Every single piece of jewellery here, or casual bands, they've all got the chip in it. So the jewellery is just the carrier of the chip. So it's a matter of picking out what's suitable for your lifestyle. That's number one, which is most important.
Yep.
So on the farm, like the guys like these sort of bands and that, practical. Doesn't matter if they get stuff all over them and that, and they can wear them in the shower and clean them up. Jewellery for the wives.
I wear a ring. One of yours.
I know, it was very nice.
And interestingly enough, we did an experiment yesterday, because I've got a hernia, which is actually a dull pain. I am going to get surgery.
Yes.
Before anybody rings me and says, Coat Williams, you've got to get it done.
Yeah.
But what we did as a wee experiment was I took it off, and within 10 minutes the dull pain had gone sharp. So I put it back on again, and I went back to a dull pain. So, I mean, what I'm saying is that it's a recommendation from me, I guess, but it does work.
Yeah, we get a lot of people like that, where they can come along and we're at a show or something, and I always sort of say, have you got any pain? And yes, they have, and put it on, and in some instances, probably about 70%, the pain will dissipate very quickly. And it'll also come back very quickly as they take it off and they walk down.
Wow, 10 minutes?
Yeah, exactly.
Seriously.
Exactly.
And, and I guess coming back to my piece of jewellery is that nobody would know that it's a health thing.
No, they don't. They don't, like there's bangles and necklaces, and they don't know that it's a health bracelet.
Does it have to have contact with the skin? Because obviously with a ring it does.
Yeah, within 6 inches of the body. So, you don't have to have it right on there. It can be a little bit loose. You can wear
a necklace, for example.
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
And I guess the other thing is that for people, you can have a range of different things. You can have different necklaces and different bits and pieces and just mix and match.
That's correct, yeah. You've got plenty of choices here.
Because I wouldn't take mine off at night.
No.
Because I'd wake up in the morning.
Well, that's right. You'd be stiff, and that's another thing too. Is people, if you put it on and you wear it 24/7, and we get a lot of feedback about getting out of bed. You know, as we get a little bit older, getting out of bed is a lot easier. The body just seems a little bit more relaxed, oiled.
Important question. Where do people track you down?
We're based in Tauranga, and we've got an 0800 number. And we're on website. But we also go to a lot of shows, so a lot of AMP shows, National Field Days, all around in different communities throughout New Zealand.
Quickest way is to get onto the website?
Website and shuzi.co.nz. And if you want to talk to somebody, ring our 0800 number. It's 0800 218 010.
218 010.
That's right. You've got it. 0800.
Exactly. Go through again, because let's look at some of these things in the front here. Now, how long? I mean, they're going to last forever, and they don't look like a piece of glamour, do they?
Well, they don't. You know, like the leather bands are fantastic. However, you got to take them off when you shower, and if you're a farmer and you're buying this, I'd recommend that you buy one of those as opposed to that, and you wear that when you're going out at night time. Again, with the rings, farmers prefer not to wear a ring on the farm.
Because it catches and machinery and all that sort of thing.
Correct. So they seem to go to that way, and they also too, we had them in that style for the ankle as well. So.
An ankle bracelet.
An ankle bracelet.
Yeah, and there's no court demanding that you wear one.
No, there's not.
No,
and I'm not sure how easy it can cut it either. However, yeah.
And then, of course, you've got this range of bracelets down
here.
Yeah,
the cuff bracelets. Yeah, again, that's all the stuff that you don't want to wear out at night time. Yeah, not on the farm. These things here you could easily wear on the farm. And for the wives, the earrings are great because they look good. They're easy to wear, and small, and do the job. If
you've got something which is quite severe pain, is there a heavy duty kaboomfa one?
We do actually. This one here, it has more chips in it. It's like that, and so you can wear that, and I call that the granddaddy of it all, and it's got germanium in and positive negative ions and a Shuzi chip. So if you've got a lot of pain, it's worth consideration for looking at that.
Yep. Now the interesting thing is that in years gone by, people have had magnets and God knows what, and they've had bed covers with magnets in them. This isn't a magnet. No, it's not.
It's new cutting edge technology. It's probably, they say it's about 60% stronger than a magnet. So it is as I say, it's completely new in the marketplace.
Came out of the States?
Yes, it did. Designed by a gentleman in the USA and San Francisco, and and then we got it over here, New Zealand.
So coming back to the animals, I guess it's any sort of animal. It's the cattle, it's the horses.
Dogs, cats, yes.
And once again, we don't know how long they're going to last, but they'll be on there for the lifetime of the animal.
Well, yes, because we don't know how long they're going to last. However, I've seen them here in New Zealand, 5 years old, and they're still strong.
Which is absolutely astounding.
Yeah, it is really. It is.
And Colleen, your success rate's very high?
Very, very high. Yeah, it's and that's why we're really comfortable about buying it, and I feel comfortable that it will do something for you. However, I can't give you a 100% guarantee that it will, because everyone's very different.
Nobody can, anything in the body medical situation can do that.
Yeah, but however, it's well worth consideration if you've got your aches and pains.
And people will be catching up with you, no doubt, as you go around your different shows.
That's right.
So that's an interesting sort of a concept, and as you know, I found that it works very, very well, and I'm not saying that because I want to give her a commercial.